Hello children, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn about a very important compound, that is nitric acid. All of you know that nitric acid is a laboratory reagent. Its molecular formula is HNO3. One hydrogen atom, one nitrogen atom and three oxygen atoms are present in one molecule of nitric acid. So children, its molecular mass is 63 and the structure of nitric acid is shown on the screen. So children, now where do you find nitric acid? Nitric acid is found in small traces along with rainwater. When nitrogen dioxide present in atmosphere, it dissolves in rainwater to form nitric acid. But in the combined state, nitric acid can be found in all the nitrate salt such as sodium nitrate, potassium nitrate and calcium nitrate. Before moving further, let me remind you, if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it and hit the bell icon to get latest notification and information about my recent uploads. So children, let us move forward. When we are preparing nitric acid in the laboratory, you must set the apparatus in the following way. In a glass retort, you have to take concentrated sulfuric acid and sodium nitrate or potassium nitrate. So the reactants are equal parts of concentrated sulfuric acid and sodium nitrate or potassium nitrate. They are heated together at a temperature of 180 to 200 degrees Celsius. Then a brown fume is evolved in the retort. That brown vapor is nitric acid. The reaction which takes place in the glass retort is potassium nitrate when reacts with sulfuric acid gives potassium bisulfate and nitric acid. The vapors of nitric acid are condensed to a light. Children, you must note that pure acid, 98% nitric acid, is a colorless liquid. But commercially obtained nitric acid or the nitric acid prepared in the laboratory preparation of nitric acid, you can see it is slightly yellowish in color. This yellow color is due to the dissolved nitrogen dioxide which is formed by the decomposition of nitric acid. This yellow color can be removed by addition of further water to it. In the laboratory preparation of nitric acid, we must take some precaution. All glass apparatus is used because nitric acid vapor attack rubber and cork as it is very corrosive in nature. Concentrated hydrochloric acid is not used in place of concentrated sulfuric acid because hydrogen chloride is volatile and hence nitric acid vapors will carry HCl vapors. The temperature of the reaction should not exceed 200 degrees Celsius because sodium sulfate is formed at this temperature and this sodium sulfate forms a hard crust which sticks to the wall of the retort, and it is difficult to remove. Although the yield of nitric acid is higher when we heat it above 200 degrees Celsius. The higher temperature may damage the glass apparatus. Nitric acid form may decompose and it may cause wastage of fuel. For the large scale production of nitric acid, German chemist Ostwald in 1914 gave a process known as the Ostwald process. This Ostwald process has three main steps. The first one is the oxidation of ammonia. So, in oxidation of ammonia, ammonia is oxidized in presence of oxygen and platinum as the catalyst at 800 degrees Celsius, and it forms nitric oxide and water. The second step is oxidation of nitric oxide. In this step, nitric oxide at around 50 degrees Celsius is mixed with oxygen to form nitrogen dioxide gas. And the third step is absorption of nitrogen dioxide gas. In this step, nitrogen dioxide is mixed with water and oxygen to form nitric acid. So children, now let us discuss the manufacture of nitric acid in details. And here is the diagram for the manufacture of nitric acid. You can see here there is a catalytic chamber, and this catalytic chamber contains the catalyst. Platinum is the catalyst used here. From the offside you can see air and ammonia in a ratio 10:1 is passed to the catalyst chamber. Inside the catalyst chamber, the temperature is 800 degrees Celsius. At such a high temperature, ammonia is oxidized and it gives nitric oxide gas, NO. And this NO gas is produced here. As this is an exothermic reaction, so no need to heat further, only we have to heat it initially. Then this nitric oxide gas is passed to the cooling chamber. In the cooling chamber, they are cooled up to 50 degrees Celsius, and again it is mixed with air. You can see here there is an inlet of air, so it is mixed with air and it is transferred to another chamber known as the oxidizing chamber. In this oxidizing chamber, water, air or oxygen and nitric oxide, they combine and they form nitrogen dioxide gas. This nitrogen dioxide gas is then passed to another chamber which is known as the absorption tower. There will be spray of water, and in presence of oxygen and water, nitrogen dioxide gas combines to form nitric acid, and through the tap below, this nitric acid is collected. The nitric acid which is obtained at the bottom of the tower is 50% concentrated. Please note that the above acid on further distillation gives 68% nitric acid, which is known as the commercial nitric acid. Again, this nitric acid, 68% nitric acid, is distilled over concentrated sulfuric acid to obtain 98% nitric acid, which is known as the fuming nitric acid. Let us now discuss about the physical properties of nitric acid. Nitric acid, as I told you earlier, 98% concentrated nitric acid is a colorless, but the commercial nitric acid is yellowish brown in color. It is having a suffocating smell. The taste is acidic or sour in taste. It is hygroscopic and fumes in air, and hence the bottle containing nitric acid should always be stoppered. Density of nitric acid, that is 98% nitric acid is 1.54 gram per cubic centimeter, but the commercial nitric acid 68% has lower density 1.42 gram per cubic centimeter. Its boiling point is 86 degrees Celsius and melting point is minus 42 degrees Celsius. It is soluble in water in all proportion. As per the physiological action, it's a non-poisonous liquid. It has corrosive action on the skin and causes painful blisters. Now let us discuss the chemical properties of nitric acid. First of all, let us discuss the stability of nitric acid. Pure nitric acid is unstable to heat or sunlight. It decomposes to give nitrogen dioxide, water and oxygen. You can see the reaction is given here. Nitric acid stored in a bottle turns yellow. This color is due to dissolved nitrogen dioxide in nitric acid. To avoid decomposition of nitric acid, it is stored in a colored bottle. Acidic properties of nitric acid. Nitric acid is a strong monobasic acid. It turns blue litmus red, methyl orange pink, and phenolphthalein remain colorless as the other acids. It undergoes neutralization reaction. It reacts with bases to form salt and water. Let us take the example sodium hydroxide. When reacts with nitric acid, sodium nitrate and water is formed. When it reacts with copper oxide, it gives copper nitrate and water. And when it reacts with magnesium hydroxide, it gives magnesium nitrate and water. So this is neutralization reaction. Acid plus base gives salt and water. Reaction with carbonate and bicarbonate. When carbonate and bicarbonate react with nitric acid, and it gives nitrate salt, water and carbon dioxide. For example, when calcium carbonate reacts with nitric acid, it gives calcium nitrate, water and carbon dioxide. When sodium bicarbonate reacts with nitric acid, it gives sodium nitrate, water and carbon dioxide gas. So all other carbonates and bicarbonates give carbon dioxide. Reaction with sulfides and bisulfides. When metallic sulfide react with nitric acid, nitrate salt is formed along with water and sulfur dioxide. For example, potassium sulfide when reacts with nitric acid gives potassium nitrate, water and sulfur dioxide. When calcium bisulfide reacts with nitric acid, it gives calcium nitrate, water and sulfur dioxide. Oxidizing property of nitric acid. Both dilute and concentrated nitric acids are strong oxidizing agent as they themselves reduces to form oxides of nitrogen. When nitric acid decomposes, it gives nascent oxygen. You can see concentrated nitric acid on decomposition give nitrogen dioxide, water along with nascent oxygen, and dilute nitric acid also gives nascent oxygen along with nitric oxide and water, and this nascent oxygen is responsible for it as an oxidizing agent. So it can oxidize non-metal, metal and compounds. Let us see non-metal. When carbon reacts with nitric acid, then carbon is oxidized to carbon dioxide, water and nitrogen dioxide. This is for concentrated acid, as you can see in the equation. When sulfur reacts with nitric acid, in a similar way, sulfuric acid, sulfur is oxidized to sulfuric acid. So sulfuric acid, water and nitrogen dioxides are formed. Now let us see action on metals. First we will see cold and dilute nitric acid. When cold and dilute nitric acid react with metal like copper, then copper nitrate, water and nitric oxides is formed. Similarly, when it reacts with zinc, zinc nitrate, water and nitric oxide NO is formed. Action of concentrated nitric acid on metals. When concentrated nitric acid reacts with metal like copper, then copper nitrate, water and nitrogen dioxide or reddish brown gas is formed. Similarly, when it reacts with zinc, then we will get zinc nitrate, water and reddish brown nitrogen dioxide gas. Note, metals like iron, aluminium become passive when treated with concentrated nitric acid. It is due to the formation of a thin layer of insoluble metallic oxides which render them passive. So this is known as the passivity of metals. Now finally I want to tell you about aqua regia. As all of you know, aqua regia already we have discussed in hydrogen chloride. So aqua regia is a mixture of 1 part of concentrated nitric acid and 3 parts of concentrated hydrochloric acid by volumes. This aqua regia, when nitric acid reacts with HCl, it gives nitrosyl chloride NOCl plus water plus chlorine, and this chlorine is nascent chlorine. This nascent chlorine is very reactive and it can attack gold and platinum. So noble gases like gold and platinum dissolves in aqua regia. Before winding up, if you like my video, please like, comment and share. Please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon. And visit my channel where you can find a number of videos on science topic. The URL of my channel is given in the description box. So thanks for watching my video.